Hello everyone, welcome back to our reporter. This week, our reporter in all over the world will talk about the environment and how people actually affect it. What can we can do to protect it in the future is in our hand. And let's start with Miss Lanfurong. Go with her.
Lam Phương, and today I will bring to you a news about our environment, the biggest dump in the world. It is the Pacific garbage patch floating out in the Pacific Ocean. It covers an estimated area of 5,800,000 square miles and is comprised by two largest masses of trash in the world. The western is between Hawaii and California, and the eastern is between the west of Hawaii and the east of Japan. It is called a convergent zone, spreading 6,000 miles, and it is accumulated by patches of garbage in North Pacific. People are producing 100 million tons of plastic every year, and 10% of this plastic is end up in the ocean. Most of it is accumulated in the Pacific garbage patch. There is 1.8 trillion pieces of garbage in the oceans. They are water bottles, pans, plastic bags, cell phones, and many other debris. Marine debris is very harmful to the marine life. Sea turtles and seals are the most affected in these catastrophes. Sea turtles mistake the polybags for jellyfish and they mistakenly eat it later. Marine mammals are especially at risk by abandoned fishing gears in the oceans. Pacific garbage patch has been described as a monster that are destroying the oceans. The monster is growing up and we are the
Hi everyone, today I want to share with you some information related particularly matter pollutions. So what is PM? PM stands for particulate matter, also called particle pollution. This is the term for mixture of solid particles and liquid droplets found in the air. There are two types of PM. The first type is PM10, with inhalable particles with diameters from 2.5 to 10 micrometer, and the second type of PM is PM2.5 with fine inhalable particles with diameter for up to 2.5 micrometer. Next, we will find down sources of PM. More particles form in the atmosphere as a result of complex reaction of the chemicals such as sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides, which are pollutants emitted from water, from power plants, industries, and automobiles. Some are emitted directly from a source such as construction sites, unpaid fuels, small stacks of fire. Finally, we will mention to what the harmful effects of PMs are, including to health effects and environmental effects. For health effects, PM can cause serious health problems to human beings. People with heart or lung diseases, children, and older adults are the most likely to be affected by particle pollution exposure. For environmental effects, there are three effects. The first, visible impairments. Fine particles are the main cause of reduced visibility. The second, environmental damage. Particles can be carry over long distances by wind and then shatter on ground or water. Depending on their chemical composition, the effects of these saturations may include making lakes and streams acidic, changing the nutrient balance in coastal water and lake river basins, depleting the nutrients in soil, damaging sensitive forests and farm crops, affecting the diversity of ecosystem and contributing to asset rent effects. The third is material damage. PM can stain and damage stone and other material, including culturally important objects such as statues and monuments. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.
WMO, World Meteorological Organization, had a report about average global temperature rise from 1850 to 2025.
The Earth's average temperature has risen more than 1 degree Celsius since 1880s due to soaring greenhouse gas emissions caused by human activity. Scientists say this higher level of heat has contributed to worsening weather extremes, including hotter and longer heat waves and extended droughts.
2020 was the hottest year on record, effectively typing 2016, the previous record.
The National Aeronautics and Space Administration, more commonly known as NASA, just released a video announcing that in 2020, the average surface temperature tied with 2016 as the warmest year on record. That means 2020 was the hottest year on record, effectively typing 2016, the previous record. Temperatures are increasing due to human activities, specifically emissions of greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide and methane.
As you know, humans and wild animals face challenges for survival because of global warming. What should we do?
Hi guys, I've come a town in Italy called Ratos. As you know, most of our clothes will never get recycled. 99% will end up here, dumped and burned in landfill. But this place has a method to transform old scrap into new clothes. What happened here is there are hundreds of companies in this small district, and each specializes in specific aspect of process. And today, incredibly, the town say it process of 50% of all recycled new clothes in the world. And if your t-shirts were too old for the charity shop, it gets sent for recycling here. It's sorted by color, torn apart and what, and then the new recycled material were taken and transformed to make new clothes with minimal waste. Recycling work is great for the environment. Carbon dioxide emission is more than half compared to when clothes were made from the new material. Now let's move to the northern Nigeria. A local organization here has come up with the idea to address the housing problem in this country and tackle environmental pollution. They had decided to defy the odds by building the house from plastic waste. The people here create plastic very eco-brick by filling empty single bottle with single-use plastic. The eco-category decided to fill the space of the wall or floor with the assistance of the structural members. This is a simple technology of using plastic waste to construct a house, which is by far cheaper and can be affordable more than shopping mall houses or shanty towns that Nigeria are having. Tons of foods go and sold every day at these markets, but instead of go to the landfill, it turned into electricity such wind power, the street light, building, and a kitchen that spread meal for 800 people. Now we visited the Pali market in Hyderabad, India. The vegetable will break down and then is pumped into the anaerobic digester. Essentially, it gives out methane and carbon dioxide. This is called biogas. It's plentiful, low-tech, and the expectation is cleaner than any fossil fuel. Burning biogas to make electricity is a way to harvest harmful gas before they enter the atmosphere. At Pali, the fuel can be stored locally in 4U balloons until it's ready to use. It's enough power to run a canteen kitchen that serves roughly 800 meals a day. Aside the energy, the plant can create another valuable byproduct, fertilizers. By using this fertilizer, their soils are getting better. I'm Nga, reporter from VTV.
Hi everyone, besides turning off the light or recycling the rubbish, there are some ways in our hand to protect our environment. When you go to the market, instead of using a plastic bag, we can using a box to put the food inside, and instead of using plastic bag like that to keep the food in fridge, we can use box to keep the food in the fridge, and I think it's more safe. And you can see under the box there are number to show the kind of plastic, and the box with number 2, number 5 is safe for you to keep the food in and to put in the fridge. And besides that, we should to save water, and make sure that you turn off the tap after using, and don't use the toilet at a rubbish bin, because every you flood the toilet, we waste around 10 liters of water. Besides that, we can plant a tree if possible, or take care of our tree around you, because you know trees are the source of oxygen, and tree can reduce the climate change.
Today, I will present an aspect of the environment topic, that is save energy, save the world. Energy consumption to serve the need of living, entertainment, as well as production is essential. With the rapid growth of the world population, energy consumption is also proportional. Here are some ideas that could help us save energy. Number 1, turn off the light. Turn off the light when you leave the room can help save energy. It also helps reduce carbon emission and other harmful greenhouse gas. It also helps reduce the use of non-renewable resources that are harmful to the environment. Turn off the light also saves money. Save for your utility bill. We can use lighting controls such as motion detection, timer,
or dimmer device to control the light. Number 2, turn things off. Turn things off doesn't just mean turn off the light when you leave a room. You should also make sure your device unplug completely or switch off when you are not actively using them, such as microwave, television, computer, video game. They use energy even you don't use it or power down. Number 3, shop smarter. Buy LED light bulb. Costs only $5, but it can save more than $100 over its lifetime. Look for products with the Energy Star label. They typically use about 10 to 40% less energy than all the new models. Number 4, choose renewable energy such as solar, wind, low-impact hydroelectric, or geothermal. Number 5, adjust the temperature. Invest in a programmable thermostat. It cuts energy consumption by 20 to 30%. Number 6, recycle old electric. It is important to dispose of the old appliances